A letter to my mama. There's not a day that goes by I don't think about you. Your love, spirit, smile, especially your laugh. Man, we used to laugh a lot. Thank you for teaching us about God, respect, and forgiveness. You were the best, mama. We damn sure didn't have it all, but we had more than enough. We thought you were Superwoman, but you let us know with God, all things are possible. You ain't in pain no more, mama. No more doctor appointments. You are home. That helped me find peace. I'm gonna keep doing my thing like you would want me to do. I'm gonna keep smiling because I know I get that from you. Most people know me as a comedian, a devoted father, loving husband, diehard Cowboys fan. Besides all that, all I really am is Bertha's boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and clap it up for Mr. Adrian Washington.
Hey. Oh, sit down. Sit down for a little while. Thank you so much for coming out, man. This is dope. We're gonna get right into it. I'm glad y'all said fuck y'all kids tonight. Fuck them kids, man. Everybody in here decided, not even knowing each other, just as a group, we was like, you know what? We don't give a fuck about being no parents. This night you're supposed to make mistakes. Maybe not? Too early for that? Okay. They're like, God damn, I just got back together with it. It's gonna ruin it tonight. My kids gonna find out when they see this shit that I really don't fuck with them like that. I love them, but I don't like them all the time. Anybody else feel like that? Because kids act like they doing us a favor by staying with us. Right? Like your kid act like you won't be shit without them. You know what I'm saying? All they do is sleep late, eat shit up. You go grocery shopping, they just eat up everything. Or they don't like this. My daughters, we made bacon cheeseburgers the other day. Now, we just had ham for Christmas, right? We made bacon cheeseburgers 2 days later. My daughter said, I don't eat ham. I said, nah, this nigga a Muslim? God damn, I said, when this happen? My wife was like, that's all right, pick my battles. I'm ready to go to war. As a parent, I'd just be like, because I know how my mom raised me, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit no more. My mom, if I would have said that shit to my mama, these wouldn't have been my real teeth. I'd have been up here whistling when I talk. All these motherfuckers would have been fake. Or you would have never met me because I'd have been dead. Nah, I love them. They keep me on my toes, man. They just, me and my wife's sex life just better when the kids ain't there. It's what it really comes down to. When the kids at home, I got to text and shit. Where you at? We got to sneak around the house. Anybody else got to do that shit? Where you at? I'm in the basement. Hurry up down here. We got 7 minutes. I sent the kids to the mailbox. All I need is 6 of them 7 minutes. Hurry up. I told them read the mail on the way back. Because when the kids ain't there, I can fuck my wife walking up the stairs. She can be carrying laundry. I'll be right behind her. Can't do that shit when the kids at the house. Kids at the house, you gotta act like you the fucking child. I pay all the bills in the house. I should be able to fuck with the door open. I be wanting to answer the door like this sometimes. What? Me and your mama in here wrestling. What you want? But my daughter room like right next door. You don't want to fuck your kid up. But boy, I be this close. I'd be like, maybe if they catch us, they'll leave. You know what I'm saying? If they just catch us in the act one day, maybe they'll move out this bitch. Because my daughter used to always say shit like, she'd be like, oh, I can't wait till I'm 18 so I can get up out of here. I just looked at her one day and said, look here, bitch. You ain't got to be 18 to leave here. You can leave here at 16 in 3 days. Happy birthday, blow out your candles, get the fuck on out. Bye, we'll see you. I know your cash app. You're going to need me before I need you, I bet you that. People be saying that's me and like, nah, man, that's honest. Because I remember my mom used to tell me, I asked my mom if she'd come to one of my sporting events, right? And my mom looked at me like I can tell in her face everything she thought about. Because I was like, hey, Mom, I got a track meet. And she just looked at me and said, if you don't win, I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't come. We racing some fast niggas this week. Don't come. I already know what you're going to say. If you don't win and I come in there and took off my job to come watch your black ass run and you ain't win, I'm whooping your motherfucking ass. I already knew what she was going to say. And then when I did win, everybody's like, damn, you fast. I was like, no, I'm scared, motherfucker. There's a difference. That was fear you seen running. I see my mama looking like, keep running, nigga. Gotta be honest with them kids, man. And then my kids always say shit like this. They was like, because me and my wife take trips. The kids always like, why don't we get to go on those trips with y'all? I said, easy. For one, you ain't got no money. 2, we fucking on our trips. I'm not about to fuck myself twice. I'm not about to pay for you to come and then not get no ass because I brought you. We going to Mexico. You don't even like cilantro. Now you got me in Mexico looking for chicken fingers, and they're expensive as and they're expensive as fuck because they got to be imported in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I done paid $1,200 for some motherfucking chicken fingers. We had a refrigerator full of them at home. And I don't get no ass. I want to be a good parent. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't love you that much. I had to call a family meeting. I said, look, if I'm being honest, if your mama wasn't fucking, she wouldn't be going on this trip either. I looked at my wife and said, you think I'm playing? Get your period if you want to. I said, you get your period, we taking the points. That's what we gonna do. The points is good for a year, so kick back. You ain't finna trick me like you gonna suck my dick all week in Mexico. I know better. You gonna suck my dick one night out of the whole week. We've been married. I know your system. So we might as well just go and get a hotel in a Mexican neighborhood. It'd be just like Mexico. As we save ourselves some money, we live to fight again. Fuck that shit. Wow, we can't go. I'm not that dude, man. Any of y'all got cats by round of applause? Nobody gives a fuck about your cats. Hear me out, right? First of all, I know ain't no black people clap because niggas don't fuck with cats. I don't know what cats did to black people, but if you want to be the weird nigga in the neighborhood, get a cat. They'll be like, he cut his grass good. You can borrow shit from him, everything, but that nigga kind of weird. Like, why he weird? He got a cat, fam. I don't know why a grown man want a cat. I don't know what they did to black people, boy, but But I got proof. Nobody gives a fuck about your cats. You want to hear my proof? Hear me out. If Michael Vick would have been fighting cats. If Michael Vick would have been fighting cats, we'd have never heard nothing about it. That shit wouldn't have made nobody news. That nigga would have got his punishment text to him like, hey, run by the Boys and Girls Club when you get a chance. No rush, I got you in my fantasy league, go Falcons. Hey, I said that shit one night. This bitch was waiting for me after the show. She was like, my cat died yesterday. I was like, you probably killed it, bitch. Fuck you. Them was jokes, lady. Kinda, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought they had 9 lives. Maybe you took the other 8. She was serious as fuck too. We was in Texas. I was like, I know this is an open and carry state. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. That bitch was waiting for me out the bathroom. Hey. Okay. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against cats. But the only thing, cats, like, you can feed a cat. Cat be looking at you like, I can't wait till this bitch go to sleep. As soon as she breathe wrong, I'm gonna scratch her eyes out of her head. Hush. How many of y'all got dogs? Yeah. See how that happens, cat people? Enthusiasm. Animals that love you back. You get an animal that love you back, you're like, yeah, I love that motherfucker too. I love my dude, man. I go John Wick about my motherfucking boy. I don't even like calling my dog a dog. That's my boy. I said something to my daughter one day. She said, what you say, Dad? I said, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to your brother. They was like, damn, you love that dog. I said, you goddamn right I love him. I said, he can hold his piss for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's a great pass. We can make it from here to Kansas City. I ain't got to stop, let him out, or none of that shit. He just hold his piss. Daddy, throw me a treat. And let the window down, all he do is this. I love it. I be driving reckless as shit because I don't watch the road. I just be watching the side view mirror with him. I said, that nigga look pretty than a motherfucker just waving. I give him a treat, he eat it all up. You know what I'm saying? He don't leave nothing in the back seat. That's a good passenger right there. He don't fuck up my Google time. I knew I loved him because I took him to the doctor, right? His first doctor appointment. I took him to the doctor appointment, and the lady, she was like, hey, everything looks good. Like, he's growing great. He's got great teeth, nice bone structure. She's like, but he's a little overweight, so we're gonna have to put him on a weight loss program. And I looked at her, I said, are you gonna be on that same program? I said, bitch, you don't say nothing like that about my boy. Come on, Milo, let's go get some treats. Come on, buddy, let's go get some treats. She don't know our life. I said, you supposed to tell me, walk my boy to the car, and then come back, you got something to tell me. You don't say that shit in front of him. Even Milo looked up at her like, Dad, you heard this bitch? I said, yeah, I heard her. My boy ain't got no earmuffs on. Come on, buddy. Yeah. All I'm saying is if you're going to tell me my boy a little overweight, I'm going to need you to show up with a six-pack and some muscles. Can't do that to my motherfucking boy. I already felt bad because, you take him to the doctor. They try to trick you to give him a treat so they can stick him. I was looking at a nigga like, Milo, run, nigga, run. They got needles. They got needles. Daddy don't want to be a part of it. Because, if they see you do it, they think you had some do it. I'm like, nah, the white folks in here, buddy. Daddy was outnumbered. Always go back to the whites. Yeah, I love him. That's a good laugh right there. I'll make sure y'all give him some water. We ain't got no insurance in here. Any deer hunters in the crowd? Deer hunters? Yeah? I seen the outfits. I was like, these motherfuckers do not care what day it is. Going out shooting in the morning. You see a white dude do this, he's serious than a motherfucker. If a police get you out your car and he do this shit here before you get out, yeah, you finna get that ticket, nigga. But they always tell me, my friends be telling my agent, we're gonna take you deer hunting. I said, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. I said, there's a few reasons, if I may say so myself. First off, black people ain't got no deer hunting clothes, okay? I got a lot of white shoes. Y'all done seen me out. I want to keep my shit. I be out there walking like I'm the deer. Just. They told me we got to put deer scent on and shit. I said, no, I got this Versace on, man. I got to fucking smell like the deer too? Then they told me we can't shoot the little one. We got to wait till a big one come by. Man, fuck that. We've been sitting in this tree since 3 o'clock this morning. I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna shoot the shit out. I don't need no horns. Ain't no horns going up in my house. Them deer legs, that's 12 wings right there, nigga. I'm finna shoot the shit out of him. And I ain't got no bow or no rifle. I got a pistol. I'm finna shoot the shit out of him. Pop, pop, pop. We ain't got to track him or nothing. He dead right there. We can't eat the whole deer, but the back end good. I only shot the front. We finna cook the shit out them wings. Look at that deer like, hey, tell your buddies I'll be out here tomorrow too, nigga. The streets is real. I'm gonna be hungry again tomorrow. Cook the shit out them deer legs. Same thing about ice fishing. Hey, plus another thing, fuck me up for deer hunting, man. Even if I thought about it, right? Even if I thought about it, I seen a bumper sticker that changed everything for me. Bumper sticker said, if it's brown, it goes down. Now, I don't know if y'all can tell by these lights, but I'm brown than a motherfucker. You ain't finna shoot me to my, oh, I thought he was a deer. What happened to Adrian? He looked like a deer. He was happy. Running through the woods. We ain't see his white shoes. We shot the shit out of him. Trying to get 12 wings. I can't do it, man. Ice fishing. They told me we're gonna take you ice fishing. I said, nah, bruh. You ain't gonna even put me on an ice rink. Let alone ice fishing. Like, you think you're gonna put me on a whole lake where you drill holes? If you ever see a nigga out on ice like that, he has definitely been kidnapped. I wanna put that out there. I wanna put that out there too. He ain't out there like, he definitely too deep in the witness protection program. If you see a brother out on that ice, please call help. Look at the ice. He probably won't help me with his foots. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't that much walleye in the world. Plus, I like catfish. Ain't no catfish down there. I tell you what, when you catch them goddamn fish, I'll buy something from you. How about that? I remember one time my son had a Boys Scout thing, and we was way up in like Park Rapids, some shit like that. They know I don't belong there. That's why they laugh. I'm like, we surprised he made it out. But I was like, I gotta go, man, right? I was like, my son was like, Dad, I got this thing. We gotta make it happen. Man, I tell y'all, I tried my best. What we playing? I think a little shuffleboard, some shit with the broomstick, some shit white people play. They had us playing. But you could play that by the shore, so I was happy with that. I was like, yeah, we can do this all day. My son was like, Dad, I want to go ice fishing. I was like, God damn. We can go to McDonald's if we leave right now. You get the whole left side of the menu, but if we... You ever had a fillet of fish? Come on, nigga, I'm finna go change your life. Man, we went out there on that ice, and I seen I seen how deep the holes were. And people always like, yo, it's 24 inches. I don't give a fuck how many inches it is. It's still ice. It breaks. You know what I'm saying? They tell me, oh, when it cracks, it sounds so cool. I said, if I hear this ice crack one motherfucking time, I'm knocking everybody's child out the way but mine, and we gonna set a record getting up off this ice. I had to go. I was the only black parent out there. I was like, I gotta be strong. I literally walked out on the ice. I was like, Lord, it's me again. I know I ain't been the best, but I come to you as humble as I know how, Lord. Please don't let this be my destiny. I ain't that good of a swimmer. When they had us swimming in school, I used to act like I was swimming in the shallow end, but I was walking, just doing this. Tricking the shit out of my gym teacher. He wasn't looking for my legs kicking. I was just doing this like I was swimming like a motherfucker. Walking through that bitch like, yeah. Fuck the thing about it, I was still last. Them white dudes were swimming their ass off. I was like, damn, they good. I'm walking and can't beat these motherfuckers. See you on the basketball court, motherfucker. Yeah, man, that shit was too much. I was like, hell no. I got nieces and nephews. Anybody ever go pick a kid up, like one of your nieces and nephews from school, and you don't know their real name? Hey. I did not know these motherfuckers' real name. I was like, I can't go in this school asking for no goddamn fat daddy and bug. I literally had to walk back out to school, call my sister, like, hey, what are their real names? Like, I don't know. I was like, do they have our last name? Did they get their dad? I don't know. Like, I need to know because I ain't never called them motherfuckers by their real name. I'm glad they was looking for me too. They was like, no, they got my uncle right there. I was like, whoo, thank you. They say, let me tell you this. I learned how to transport weed by accident through the airport. It was really an accident. I'm just saying, listen. I was, one of my homies came to one of my shows, man. You know, black folks, when niggas don't pay for weed, they just put it in a napkin for you and hand it to you. Bags is for paying customers. You guys get it. White people, wake up over there. And he gave me the weed, right? It was like a birthday party show or stuff. And I just tucked it away, right? I just tucked it away. I was like, let me just put it in my bag. I ain't want to worry about it. I forgot about it for months. Traveling all over the United States. I done been in 20 different airports. And it's a fucking carry-on bag. It ain't even a check-in bag. Again, the weed is in a napkin. It ain't sophisticated. We ain't trying to hide the smell. I done went through I don't know how many airports. One day, 4 months later, I was checking my backpack for something else, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I felt the bulge. I was like, what is this? If I can put my hand in there, the weed was still in the napkin. I said, I've been all over the United States. Not once did anybody say anything. But you know what they always fuck with me about? Water bottle. Fucking water bottle. Your bottle ain't empty. God damn. Meanwhile, I got a half ounce of this good green. Ain't nobody said nothing about. Always my fucking water bottle. I got a stainless steel bottle, everything. Oh, you got a little bit left in there. Man, you don't pour that goddamn water out and let me go. So, you know, speaking of the airport, when they say, you see the signs all the time, they say, if you see something, say something. I do that every time I'm there. I tell on somebody every time, usually at my gate, so I get bumped up to first class. I don't want them to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to miss their whole flight, but I don't want them on this one, because if they get off, I get bumped up. I got perks. But they got more perks than me, so they would, hey, I go right over to the security. I say, look, that little weed they ain't find on me, I just go sprinkle it by them, say, hey. I say, hey, they got, I think there's some grass over there, if you know what I mean. See the motherfucker, they like, that ain't mine. I'm like, that's what everybody say, go on, get up out of here, criminal. The next thing you know, I hear the people call me up front, is there Adrian Washington here? I say, yeah, that's me. Well, say, you've been bumped up to first class. Well, look at God. That's a beautiful thing. That's a blessing right there. I be tricking the shit out of them. See something, say something. I do. I smoke weed too. Not a lot though. Like weed's legal, thank God, right? Y'all sound like y'all don't know how to feel about it. It sound like a fucking Minnesota crowd. Woo, woo, woo. Woo. That's definitely Coors Light hollering right there. Coors Light and cocaine, baby. That's that motherfucker gonna be wanting to party all night. He ain't gonna be this bitch. Like, man, the music's turned off, brother. You gotta get up out of here. Yeah, weed, man. Like, I like weed. I don't like being too high though. Anybody, you ever been this high? Lord, if you let me come down, I promise I won't do it no more, Lord. Like, that's scary. I was that high one time, boy. I had a 6-hour drive, unfamiliar territory. You ever been so high you forgot how you got high? I was just driving. My motherfucking nipples started tingling. The music sounded like it slowed down. I looked over at my wife. She was floating up out the goddamn car. I was like, I gotta focus. Oh, what the hell? I'm driving, bro. I'm so motherfucking high. I'm in a 60-mile-per-hour zone, right? I'm so high, I got cruise control set at 37. Because 35 felt too slow, but 40 felt like I couldn't hold that motherfucker. 40, I was like, whoo, this Buick running. No wonder they stopped making that 3800 motor. This is the best motor in the world. High as fuck for no reason. I was like, I can't get high and go outside no more, man. I'm thinking that 6-hour drive became 8.5. It was scooters passing me. I'm thinking I'm flying. I ain't going no fucking where. Scooters, me, gone, man. Another time, you get high, you gotta have your snack game up. I thought I had my snack game up to par. I got high, the weed was like, go get you some snacks. I said, Walmart, 10 minutes down the street, I can do this. I don't know why you think when you do this, you ready to go. You can drink all night long. Some of y'all gonna do it tonight. Walk out this bitch and be like, you know what? I'm ready now, baby. I know I've been drinking since 7. I'm finna ride this bitch. You're like, I had 2 glasses of water. I am ready. Motherfucker had 12 drinks, 2 glasses of water. Doing this here finna fix it all. I say, whoo, I'm ready. I'm driving to the store. Now again, I'm high. I shouldn't be out the house. Like my wife know how to get high and still be a parent. I don't know how to do that shit. Like the kids know when I'm high, I eat all the berries out the Crunch Berry box. Just high for no reason. I got so high last week, I told my kids I ain't even y'all real dad. They was like, there you go playing, Daddy. I said, we'll see. That test come back, nigga, I'm out of here tonight, you hear me? They think I'm crazy, man. But I'm on my way to the store. And first stoplight I get at, this lady playing a movie in her SUV. She made a left, I made a left. She made a right, I made a right. She pulled in her driveway, I pulled in this lady motherfucking driveway. I thought she was playing the movie for me, that's what the weed said. That lady got in her car, she said, sir, can I help you? I said, don't cut it off yet, this is my favorite part. My wife called me, because I've been gone way longer than I should have been gone. My wife called me, she said, where you at? I said, I'm at the drive-in, what do you want? I'm waiting on snacks. I never made it to the store. Never made it to the fucking store. Just high. Just do shit because you high. I can't get high and do, I gotta get high and watch some shit I already seen. So ain't no surprises. I can watch any of the John Wicks or Transformers, any of the Rockies, I can watch any of them, I know what's gonna happen. You can't get me high till let's watch a new movie. I'm being that motherfucker that don't look right. Anybody else like that? Or you ever wake up in the middle of the night and you gotta piss, and you don't know how bad you got, you gotta piss bad, but you don't know what time it is, so you don't know your timing gonna be if you piss or not. You know what I'm saying? You if it's almost time to get up, I might as well just wait. And you sit there for 15 minutes and wonder what time it is, and you could have just got up and pissed. Most of our bathrooms is this far away. I'd be in that motherfucker let me get off my dick, let me lay on my back, maybe the piss will go away if I just lay up and look at the sky. Then you shit, shit, I'm already up, I might as well try to get me some. All men do this shit, this is our move. Please, just, I hope you just yawn. You yawn, your ass in trouble. Soon as you say, oh, yeah. So we got action. We got action. Man, women don't know how good it is. Women, we know too. Let me put this out there. We know it's two types of head. We know it's one you give us when you want to shut us up, and one you give us when you want to ask us for some shit. It's almost like getting head from two different people. The head you give us is to shut us up is very weak. She be looking around the room like she don't know you and shit. So why you looking like somebody else coming in here? Ain't nobody else in this goddamn house. Let them want something. You be under the covers like, goddamn, who you brought home with you? I know that ain't one mouth on my dick down there. It's two different heads, we know. Plus, fellas, we know we good head because our booty hole be wet. You get good head, you walk different. Excuse me. You get good head. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get you a towel. Like, I feel gay, but I feel good. It's different, bro. Man, ladies, they masturbate different too, fellas. You know, they go to their little Pornhub. They got their little category. They get it done about 2 pages. Everybody happy. Not us, boy. We be on that bitch looking for black booty, white titties, Mexican hips, Asian submission. We be on that bitch looking for a unicorn. We be on page 85 of Pornhub, like, where in the fuck is this bitch at? You start watching Pornhub at 9 a.m., it is 10:30 in the morning, you still like, boy, your dick done been hard 12 times. You ain't even naked no more, you fully dressed, like, let me go on, find something, let me get on out here and cut this grass. Ruin your whole morning fucking with Pornhub. I said that joke some places. Motherfuckers come up to me afterwards, they was like, man, that's a little bit too much of the truth right there. So this dude, this good woman looked at him, so that's what you be doing? I did that shit one morning. My wife called me, she said, what'd you do today? I said, I made a few moves. Didn't do shit. I made the bed up right before she got home. She thought I made it up all day. Clutch. It's different, man. Relationships. Any of y'all married? Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. If you both happy. If one of you motherfuckers happy, like, rough in the city. Furniture moving. Cause hey, women, boy, I don't know if women ever been inside themselves. But ladies, let me tell you this. Ain't no man never look you in the face and say, hey, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, and didn't mean it. Every man that said it, he meant it. We don't play like that. The problem is, once we get in there, we realize real soon we in trouble. We get in that motherfucker, and soon, if a man start kissing right away, it ain't even about you no more. He went in survival mode. This motherfucker's in survival mode. He and that motherfucker like 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato. Who won the game today? Who won the game? Who I bet on? It ain't even about you no more. This motherfucking survival. He's like, I talked all that shit. I got 12 strokes left. And ladies, when we stop pumping, please stop wiggling. Please stop. When a motherfucker giving you all he got and he stop, don't keep doing this, bitch. I'm like, all right, you finna be mad. That's what's finna happen. You finna be mad as fuck. You got about 3 more oh yeahs. Watch this. I told my wife, I said, I got a little belly. You know my breathing pattern. When my breathing pattern go up and down fast, you better move. Selfish motherfuckers. It's different. Except for them nice boy, you get that right wine and that right weed. You look at it like, yeah. When you put that motherfucker in and you like, ooh, wait a minute. It's like I brought company tonight. I got backup. I hope you ready, bitch. You finna climb these walls. I don't know for how long, but for this, for these next few minutes, I think I got 7 in me tonight. 7 a hard action. That's hey, motherfucker go make you a sandwich after that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mercy. What else I got going on, man? My kids, my daughter about to be 18. Little girls, why is little girls so mean? Huh? Why like, you know what I mean? But I mean, like little boys, you can tell little boys, don't zip your dick up in your pants. They pretty much got the world figured out from there. Little girls make you prove your love. Like I tell my wife, I'm like, hey, cause I adopted our daughter. I said, hey, I wasn't around when you was being bad. That's what I have to tell my wife. You was fucking up when you was young. I shouldn't have to get some of these punishments. I talked with your dad. I know you ain't always been no angel. So with my daughter being mean, I'm like, boy, you want to handle this one? I don't know how to deal with this shit. I'd be all around the house like, man, what? Because you can't just be like, are you on your period? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's almost rude, but I'd be at the garbage looking like, is it in here? This motherfucker angry as hell. All I ask is what you want to eat. Arr! I want to sleep. Well, that means it's 11:30, you know what I mean? a.m. Central Pacific time, you know what I mean? That's 2 different times, ain't it? I thought about it. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Man, yeah, it's been amazing. Again, I travel a lot, man. So my mom used to. I used to always have to let my mama know whenever I land. I'd let her know, full grown. Like for the last 2 years, she's like, I don't care who you go. The only way I didn't have to call my mom and let her know I was cool is if my wife was with me. I'd be like, Mom, I'm going. I got the guys. We good. Said, I don't know none of them crazy men. You call me and let me know you all right if Laura ain't with you. I said, okay, Mama. God damn. My mama recently passed, man. She here tonight, though. She said, my little boy doing this shit, She, I used to call her sometimes when I was on stage. I put her on speakerphone. She wouldn't know I was at a show until I kind of gave it away. And she used to do it for free for me. Then she got a Cash App. Hey, she got that Cash App. She was like, shit, she hoped she called me. She's like, hey, I'm featuring for my son tonight. I'm his opener. Soon as I get off fucking stage, my phone vibrate, my mom be like, hey, go on hit that Cash App. I ain't do that for free. Like, God damn, mama, here I come. I love it, man. I love it. She, that was crazy. That was crazy. Like me and my wife used to go by there on Tuesdays. We used to call it our tea time Tuesday. We go by there and hang out with her. And we went by there on Tuesday, man. And then we had a good time, talked shit, we talk shit, laugh. And then Wednesday, I smoked some chicken, right? Smoked some chicken. Like I tell you this about my mama too. My mama, she liked my cooking, but she weird about, black parents don't really like dogs in the house. My mama old school. She be like, you gonna cook with Milo in the house? I said, Mama, I don't know when you gonna figure out he live here. This his house, like but I'm like, he also is not my sous chef, Mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga ain't over there stirring the pot. Like, am I doing it right, Daddy? Turn down, Milo. Don't let it overcook now. I said, you act like he doing that, Mama. So she was a little weird about that. But I had smoked some chicken, and I was like, I said, hey, Ma, do you want me to bring you some chicken? She said, yeah, you can bring some by here. This was Wednesday night. I said, you don't sound excited enough about my damn chicken. I just told you I smoked chicken for hours. I said, I know how you is. If you don't want my chicken, just say that. Don't give my shit, then talk about it to the other kids. I said, if you don't want it, just say it. And she started laughing. She said, nah. She said, I'll have it for dinner tomorrow. This was Wednesday night. I got a phone call Thursday morning, 4:30 that morning. Mama in the hospital, or she on her way to the hospital in the ambulance. And I was like, fuck. Got up. Matter of fact, I wasn't even answering the phone because I was like, it's 4:30, ain't somebody pocket dialing. I think I got 3 calls. My wife was like, you should probably answer that. Answered, got out of bed, heard that shit, took off. But I was just like, as I was going to the hospital, I was like, Mama, I just said, God, whatever your will is, let it be done. Just give me the strength to go through it, right? I said, if she got another fight in her, let her fight. If she don't, give me the strength for her to get put to rest because I've had an incredible life with my mom. You know what I'm saying? And fucking going to the hospital, my family's there. I read the room, knew it wasn't good. We was in the lobby, and they was like, we're gonna bring y'all to the family room. But I was like, ain't nobody else in the hospital, so. But then I was like, Start calling my wife. I said, they don't. Then they came and told us, they was like, she hasn't had a pulse since she's been here. And I was like, fuck. And I was just like, God damn, man. But I think I'm ready. I said, I was 46. I said, chances are I'm probably not gonna live to be another 46, so I can honestly say I've had my mom for most of my life. And the dope shit about it is the last thing me and my mom did was laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I think I can be at peace with that and fucking just keep doing my thing for my mama. That's why my special gonna be called Bertha's Boy. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know she up there getting on God's nerves, boy. I know she tugging the shit out of him. Like, look at my boy. I told you. Go on, bless him again, Lord. If she had a cash app and she knew this, she'd get her royalties from me. I probably... She was like, oh, you name it after me? Ooh, I know I'm finna get a check. She'd have came tonight to count the heads because she'd have did her little math on her phone. I love her, man. I miss her. I miss her like a motherfucker, but I'm good. I think we all good. Like, and I know she wouldn't want it the other way around. You know, I got 9 brothers and sisters. My mom never had to bury none of us, so yeah. Let's get back to fucking. Everybody think it's cute when your dog jump in the bed with you, right? It's fun at first. You're like, oh my gosh, he wants to sleep with us. I can't believe it. It's real cute. Until one night I got behind my wife, and then Milo got behind me, and he looked at me like, whatever you do to her, I'm gonna do to you. I said, nah, brother, it don't work like that. So I put him out, right? I put him outside. I said, hey, Dad'll be back sooner than you know, trust me. Even in your world, it's gonna be fast. I'll be right back. I go in the room, I start trying to do my thing, right? As soon as I start doing it, fucking Milo. I said, we just had a talk in the hallway. What is going on, Milo? Because my wife looking at me like I got a problem. Because meanwhile, my dick going down like a wrestler in the 80s. She looking at me like I got ED. That's another thing, man. Hey, I don't know what's going on, but I found out a couple of my friends got that shit, and I don't like them niggas no more. I was like, I think it's contagious. I don't want to hang out. I thought ED was a white man disease. ain't never seen no brothers on no commercial. Yeah, my dick won't get hard. I don't know what's wrong with it, doc. I was like, if my wife can walk across the house, I'd be like, shit, I'm ready when you are. You know what I'm saying? I said that shit to one of my homegirls one time. She was like, you should be lucky. Be thankful. I was like, this is thankful. Because my dick get hard? That's natural. She's like, not for everybody. I was like, okay. I started reading between the lines. I started doing like my white buddies. I was like, This is different. I don't know how to feel about this conversation. That's another thing. I'm at the age now, too, where, man, I had a homeboy. We was going to a concert one night, right? Going to a concert. I get to the door of the concert. I said, hey, where my boy at? They said, he gonna be late. I said, he gonna be late? He was just behind me. He had to run home. I said, what happened? He thought he had to fart. I said, I'm missing something. He thought he had to fart. What the fuck you mean? I need you to explain this to me. He thought he had to fart. He shitted on himself. So he got to run home and change clothes. I said, that's the age we're at? Niggas don't know if they got to fart or shit. I said, bro, I thought that was 65, 70. This nigga had a $2,000 outfit on, so you can't even take them pants to the cleaners. As a grown man, you can't be like, can y'all, don't worry about it. I think they had another pair of my size. I said, what in the fuck? So I'm so scared, I've been doing asshole kegels for 3 weeks. I just sit around, just squeeze my ass. I don't know if it's worked, but so far so good, but I just sit around and I be watching TV. Don't nobody even know I be doing. I just be in that motherfucker just. I said, I know when I sneeze, I know what's gonna happen. I said, that shit scared the hell out of me, man. But yes, so I'm in the room trying to do my thing. Back to that. I jump around. I got a condition, I don't know what it is, but I'm in the room doing my thing, right? Milo making noise. I told my wife, we ain't gonna let him fuck it up for us. We're gonna drown him out. Cut the music up. We're gonna turn the music up, drown him out. We turn the music up, he gets louder. Now he making the sounds I want my wife to be making, you know what I mean? I told my wife, you gotta get up, because then they got the little space on the door. He on the door doing this. I said, what the fuck, Milo? Damn, what's going on, brother? I told my wife, get up, it ain't gonna happen, right? So I couldn't do it. My boy needed me, I had to get out. Another time, I go, put him in the hallway, tell him the same routine, Milo, daddy be right back. I go in there, start doing my thing. Now I don't close the door as good as I thought I closed the door because I'm trying to get in there before my wife changed her mind. So I'm too eager. I get in the room, I'm doing my thing this night, I'm putting it in. Milo jumps in the bed, so now I got a decision to make. I'm literally fucking and fighting. Bow, stop Milo. Bow, stop Milo. Bow, stop Milo. He put his tongue in my ear and I came. So guess who I'm taking to Mexico? I'm Adrian Washington, man. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.